Hello?
Hi Sheila, I'm an awkward, shy, 23-year-old loser, but I really want to be more confident. How are you able to be so confident in who you are? How do you do it so effortlessly?
It's always so crazy to me when people slide in my DMs and ask me this question because I struggled with my confidence for the longest time. My peak confidence was in middle school. I was the most creative I've ever been and the most active I've ever been. I was in a poetry group, a dance group, a singing group, and for some reason I just believed I was that girl, as I should have. And then between the ages of 11 to 13, I went to what our school called upper school, and everything went downhill from there. All the way to high school, all the way to college. My confidence was in the pits. I had to come to terms with the fact that I was a dark skinned girl, the least attractive thing you could ever be at that point in time. And this news did not sit well with me. I said, "What do you mean I am not the hottest girl in the world?" Because I grew up thinking I was. I really did. All of a sudden, I have to adjust to not being attractive. And so once I became aware of where I stood on the desirability scale, I started hiding myself more. I didn't want to draw any attention to my unattractive self. But the good thing about growing older is that you grow into yourself and you make peace with all the parts of yourself that people have taught you not to like. That's where I am right now. If you guys knew where I had come from, how just 2, 3 years ago I really thought I wasn't anything. If I can come this far in my journey, then so can you. And today I'm going to show you how. I feel like shy people, reserved people like myself have a false sense of what confidence is, and that's why it's such a daunting concept to them. And because this is a guide to take you from shy to confident, we'll approach this by talking about what confidence is, what confidence isn't, so that you can actually understand that it's not that intimidating. So forget everything you've been taught about confidence and let's talk. Confidence means self-trust and being your own best friend. And it's sold to us as once you get better clothes, get a different hairstyle, buy some makeup and put it on, get more friends, get a boyfriend, get a better body, become more popular, get a better job, then you'll become more confident. But true confidence is trusting yourself, and this can be achieved no matter where you are in life. And that's why some people will get the fame, the job, the body, the beauty, and still not be confident because it doesn't depend on all those external things. It's an internal thing. Trust in yourself like you would trust in a best friend. Whether you're doing well in life or you're doing terribly, be kind to yourself. Because confidence is not going to a party and being the center of attention and everyone coming and telling you,
"Ooh, I like your outfit. Oh my god, you're so pretty. Oh my god, you're so hot."
that's not where confidence comes from, and that's not what confidence is. Confidence is you going to that party, you have a very awkward conversation with someone, and you end up not really feeling the party anymore. And you tell yourself, it's okay, we can go home. This party sucks, and that's fine. I have Netflix at home, and I have my warm bed. I'll be fine. Because think about it, when you go to a party with your best friend, do you know all the check-ins that you guys have with each other? You know the way they pull you to the bathroom and ask you, are you having a good time? And if you're not having a good time, make sure you tell me because we can go home. Okay? They don't tell you,
"Oh my god, that was such an unpleasant conversation you had with that guy. What is wrong with you? Why are you such a weirdo?"
they don't do that. They reassure you, they make you feel safe. And that's what confidence is. Confidence is being your own best friend, even when things are not going great, because they won't always be going great. No matter what you have, what you look like, what you do, what you know, you will always face unpleasant encounters in this life. There's always going to be someone who can hurt you, insult you, cheat on you, dump you, a situation that will throw you off balance. But all you can do is be your own best friend through it all. You wouldn't be best friends with someone who makes you feel bad. You wouldn't be best friends with someone who puts you down. Be your own best friend. Stop putting yourself down. Stop being hard on yourself when life is already hard enough. Confidence is the mentality that no matter what happens, you'll be fine because you have your best friend by your side. And this is the most important relationship to have because it makes you trust yourself. It makes you feel safe and secure in yourself without having to look for a boyfriend, without trying to fit into a party, without waiting for compliments. You will look at your inner best friend because that's the only person you ever needed. And this also manifests in keeping the promises that you make to yourself. When you say you're going to do something and you do it, you'll end up trusting yourself more. And this will make you confident. You wouldn't be best friends with someone who makes promises just to turn around and not do it. That's my biggest pet peeve. When people make promises and then they don't do it. Like, who asked you to make the promise? And so if you really are your own best friend, the things you don't want in your best friend, you won't exhibit in yourself. Whew. That was profound. Even I need to internalize that one. Confidence is the realization that you are inherently a fool. And I know you're going to be like,
Now wait a minute, Sheila. You just told me to be my own best friend and now you're telling me to call myself a fool?
I don't mean it like that. Don't come and tell yourself,
I'm a fool, I'm a fool, I'm a fool.
that's not what I mean. But what I mean is for you to just accept your nature as a human being. We are all imperfect. We all make mistakes. Nobody can escape this. No level of education or achievement will ever make you perfect to the point where now everything you're doing is right. You will always make mistakes. And that doesn't make you less of a person or unfit for society. So confidence means coming to terms with your imperfection because it is inevitable. And once you accept this, then it will not matter to you if you do one more thing that makes you look stupid. You are an imperfect being. Therefore, more imperfect actions coming from you should not matter very much to you. And this will make you less scared of humiliation, taking risks, or trying new things. You'll ask that person out. You'll apply for that job that you're not qualified for. You'll dance in the middle of the room with everyone watching. You'll stop being so hard on yourself. Confidence is not the opposite of humility. People like to pit confidence and humility against each other, and there are so many negative traits associated with confidence that make humility sound like the better option. But first of all, I need us to stop calling terrible people confident because this is what makes us believe that confidence is a bad thing. That confident person that you know might just be arrogant, rude, repulsive, lacking manners. But because they're loud about it, you think that's what confidence is. Like we said before, confidence is less about how you show yourself externally. It's more about your internal. So all those people showcasing themselves in different ways externally, those are not confident people. And when people tell you to be more confident, you should not look at those people as an example. Humility, the way that it is advertised, it causes us to make ourselves small, to hide, to whisper about who we are, not to take up any space whatsoever. And if you ask me, this is just as bad because it's not enough to be intelligent, creative, smart, wise on the inside. Who's gonna know about it? How is that gonna help you? How is that gonna help anyone? All these positive traits you have, you need to develop them in the world around you. So please, if that's what being humble is, let's not be humble. Confidence is the normalization of failure and disappointment. When success is advertised to us, we rarely see the loneliness involved, the heartbreak, the tears, the moments when people caved in and almost gave up. And so when we fail and when we experience the hardships, we look at it as proof that we are unworthy instead of looking at it as an inescapable step on the path to success. Success and a successful life involves sleepless nights, tears, lots of tears, your ideas being rejected, lonely hours. And confidence is not the belief that you're not going to face any obstacles, because I see a lot of people saying, I'm confident that this is going to happen, this is going to work, and we are going to achieve everything. So when those hardships come, it beats down their confidence because they weren't expecting it. But confidence means having realistic expectations questions about the difficulties and the obstacles that you're going to encounter so that you can be prepared for them. Anxiety, disappointment, and pain and failure, they all play a role in a successful life, and therefore when you encounter them, they should not tear down your confidence. Confidence is being your authentic self. And it's like, yeah, everyone tells us,
Be yourself, be yourself, be yourself.
we're tired of hearing it at this point. But let me sell it to you real quick. You are a custom design. There is no one like you. You are a one-of-a-kind masterpiece. You have a specific mission on this earth that literally cannot be fulfilled by anyone else. We need what you have, your mind, gifts, personality, experiences, skills. I don't know about you, but that alone makes me walk through this world like I belong here. Like I own the space that I occupy and no one else can take it from me. Embrace your uniqueness. Own your significance. Believe that you are relevant. And there's really no need to compare yourself with other people or to try to be like them, because you are not on the same path. When you fully own yourself, you realize that whatever is going on in another person's life has nothing to do with you. And when you're busy obsessing over what is going on in that person's life, that's when the self-doubt creeps in. That's when the lack of confidence comes in. And you feel like you're not enough, you're not as pretty, you're not as talented, your life is not as good. But let me tell you, their grass may be greener, but it's still grass. It's still gonna get some weeds, it's still gonna dry up, it's still gonna need fertilizer and water, it's still gonna have those pests that attack the plants. I didn't do agriculture, but I just know that their grass has problems too. You only see it as greener from afar, but it definitely has those agricultural problems. So if you take that time that you spend obsessing over other people's lives and comparing yourself and losing your confidence in the process, if you take that time and use it to own yourself and work on your true self and improve yourself, it will make you happier and more confident. So be you, own who you are, stop trying to be anyone else. That's where confidence comes from. And that brings us to the end of our discussion today. I hope all my shy girls and boys are now looking at confidence as something that is, achievable. It's not something scary. It's not what we've been taught it is. So yeah, like, comment, subscribe. Tell me where you are in your confidence journey. Tell me any new things you're learning about confidence. And yeah, let's all embrace confidence more, because it leads us to our best and most successful lives. Don't forget to follow me on Instagram, TikTok, and Pinterest for more self-help content with a dash of humor, because that's how we do it over here. Okay, bye!